live. Good evening, everyone. Yes, hey people, it is Wednesday evening and I'm doing a live stream on a weeknight in the evening. And yes, we are here at Riverdale Park East during sunset. And hello to Michelle Briggs. How you doing? Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed. And hello, Yogi. Falcon Scott is in the house, and Harjot. Hey, TTC fan, how you doing? And Toronto's doo-wop music guy, Alan K. Kwan, and Alex, and Sunjib, and Ron Deloitte is here, and Vivian Johnson. Hello, hello. And Marie Palmer, and Brad Palmer as well. All right, and Estelle too. And Pittsburgh RPG is here. And Guy Soleil and Whitby Dude and Big S and Sanjay and I Like to Walk and Dave and Banger and Dan and Mark Lang and Ali. Wow, we got quite the crowd here. Hadley Epstein and hello Pamela and Lisa Palmer. And Hunter Stewart. I think I got everyone so far. If I missed anyone, I'm sure I'll get a chance to say hello to you later on. So yeah, I thought we'd just watch the sunset here for a bit and then I'll start walking. And hey, Vivian Johnson, $13.99. Time to stock up on the ice cream bars. Yes, it's going to get hot over the next few days, Vivian, so thank you very much. I was just thinking about that today. I think I mentioned that in a video I was recording earlier today. So, appreciate the super chat very much. And hello, Danita and Bob. Hello, Phantom Sakur, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. So I was kind of rushing here. I was recording a pre-recorded video on the way here. And I was in quite the big rush to try and make it here on time to start the stream at 8:15. I think I was maybe a minute over. Hey, Yeffaker Kitchen, how's it going? And TTC fan, tomorrow's going to be 25 degrees, yeah. See, I mean, as much as I look forward to the warmer weather and the end of winter, I live in an 8th floor apartment in an old apartment building, and my apartment gets hot very quickly as soon as the temperature gets up into the 20s. I might actually have to get my air conditioner installed in the very near future. Let's try the wide angle here. And I walked up this hill on the way here, and man, by the time I got to the top, I was a little bit out of breath. And I was trying to conclude my video I was recording at the time and not sound like I was out of breath. I think I successfully pulled it off. Yeah, this is like the perfect sunset viewing spot here. Probably one of the best in the city. Sep and TTC Explorer. Yes, this is a magnificent view. There you can see the sun just over there. dipping below the horizon. And you can see the lights on the top of the Aura condo are starting to illuminate. So I'm going to take us on a walk into downtown, although not directly from here. We're going to head south first, down Broadview. And I'm thinking I'll go down close to the lakefront, maybe not directly along the lakefront, but down in that direction. TTC fan, I would love to do that. How are the sunsets in Belleville, Toronto's doo-wop music guy? I remember my hometown North Bay had some awesome sunsets because the view looking at the lake was facing west, so you got the classic sun setting against a lake backdrop where the sun literally looked like it was dissolving down into the water. So you got quite the collection of sunset viewers here. Oops, wrong way. Oh, you're looking at swans. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, we got traffic rolling behind us here on Broadview Avenue. I'm sure we'll see a bus roll by as soon as I start walking. I'm sure we'll see many buses roll by. Yeah, my view is facing east, Vivian, so I get the sunrise, I don't get the sunset. But it's pretty neat when I am up, when the sun is rising. The way it comes through my window, it is diffused and creates a little rainbow on my ceiling. So I have an awesome ceiling rainbow when the conditions are right. And if I hold my hand up at the right location, the rainbow will be right on my hand. And there's no wind or anything, at least hardly, maybe a very slight breeze. Wonder Feed, yes, thank you. School tomorrow, eh? I remember those days. TTC fan, I wish I had 80K. I have 8K. Although one day I hope to have 80K. I think it's possible. It'll just take time, that's all. Hey. It'll just take a little time. I'll just keep on doing what I'm doing. And as long as YouTube doesn't implode and cease to exist, I'm sure there will be a day when I have 80K. I was pretty happy just to hit 8K. Once I hit 10K, then I'll really be cooking. Oh, you mean Megan? Lisa? Yeah, she's doing well. Yeah, she's making her dresses. I don't think she's going to stop doing that. Alright, Sanjay, well, it's nice of you to drop in on the stream. Whitby dude, yeah, I'm still working part-time. Although I'm working fewer and fewer hours at that other place. Which shall not be mentioned. Hey, Mike Kirk, good evening, how are you? Alright, well, I don't know. Have we seen enough of the sunset? What do you think? Shall we begin our walk? Are y'all satisfied? We've been here for 12 minutes now. Yes, thank you very much, Dave. Hey, Midge Adams, how are you? Hey, Kensington Cisco. It's not really a appropriate thing to be saying in the chat, you know. I mean, I'm pretty cool with people saying whatever, but come on, man. Hey, James McDonald. Alright, well, we're seeing some of the lights flicker on in some of the buildings now. Are you entertained, Wonderfeet? Alright. Well, let's start the walk. So we'll say adios to the Riverdale Park East sunset skyline. I can just point the camera this way while I walk. That'll prolong the experience a little bit, and we'll be moving at the same time. Hey, Susan Young, how's it going? Marie Palmer, Megan is all good now. Yep. She kicked COVID's ass. Hey, there's a bus there. I know we have some transit enthusiasts in the chat. Whitby dude, there is. I actually walked across the pedestrian bridge. It connects Riverdale Park West to Riverdale Park East. So I have a video I shot right before this live stream where I do walk across that bridge. Hey, Lenny Aberdeen. I'm doing good. How are you? Hey, and Megan made it. Hello, Megan. How you doing? Hope you had a good outing. And I see Ida's here. Hello, Ida. We were looking at the sunset for a while, Megan. So now we're heading south on Broadview Avenue. Oh, you're in Vegas. I've never been. As far as cities go, Vegas is almost sort of like the polar opposite of Toronto in a lot of ways. So we're coming down through East Chinatown there shortly. Keep that in mind, Wonderfeet. If I'm ever in that part of the US, I probably also want to check out LA, which I've also never been to. You got married in Vegas, is that right? Toronto's doo-wop music guy. There's what was the old Don jail. Viva Las Vegas, right? Isn't that how it goes? All right, now welcome to East Chinatown. Check in and you can never check out. Is that sort of like the Hotel California though? You can check out any time you like, but you can never leave. Now here's Gerrard Street. We're going to keep heading south down Broadview though. don't think I know the entire song, Miss. Is there more lyrics than that? That's the only lyrics I ever seem to hear. Oh, you watched Turning Red, yeah? How'd you like it, Hadley? I enjoyed it. Megan still hasn't seen it. She's not so keen on Pixar movies. I'll get her to watch it one of these days. Dan, yeah, I mean, Toronto definitely has a bit of a graffiti problem. That's undeniable. I try to embrace it and just consider it part of the urban environment of a big, dense city. Like, even the box trucks are full of graffiti here. Have I seen the new Scream? No, I have not. All right, Megan. I'm going to hold you to that. Whitby, dude, I have just very vague memories here and there of when I lived in Cochrane. I remember like a birthday party, my 5th birthday party. And I remember when my sister was born. She was born in Cochrane. I was 3 when she was born. I do remember that, when my mom took her home from the hospital. Just little things like that. Yeah, kind of almost went full circle, you know. If I ended up moving back to southwestern Ontario, which I won't be doing. I think Toronto is pretty much it for me. There's another bus. Oh, the streetcar's not running on Broadview right now? And we got over 100 people. Hello, hello. Everyone who might be lurking, come out and say hi. I'll be nice, I promise. Hello, JD. How you doing? And Fearless Frog. Hello. We're heading south on Broadview. I think I'll go all the way down to Eastern Avenue. Hey, Paula Barton, how you doing? Megan, I'm not too sure, actually, you know. first memory? I think it was when I was 3. And maybe it was when my sister was first brought home from the hospital. Alan K. Kwan, $5.99. A cold drink is in order on a warm night. Yes, thank you very much, Alan. Very much appreciate the super chat. And look, there's the fake Mr. Submarine. It's using the exact same font as Mr. Sub. But it's not a Mr. Sub. It's just Submarine. Age 4, yeah. Oh, thanks, Whitby Dude. Hello, Gerald Bell. And welcome, Kathleen Das. Got Michael Stern in the house and Mental Man. Hello, hello. How are things in southern Wisconsin? A lot better than northern Wisconsin, I bet. Screw those northern Wisconsinites. Ontario is sort of divided into northern and southern too, and they are almost like two different worlds. Southern Ontario is mostly depicted as being full of cities and, you know, hectic and on the go and traffic and all that sort of stuff, and a lot of it is like that. But southern Ontario also has a lot of rural farm communities and quiet little backwaters and things like that. And northern Ontario is mostly a vast wilderness with some small cities strung along the highways, Highway 17 and Highway 11. I think something like 90% of Ontario's population lives in southern Ontario. And there's 15 million people in Ontario now. Cold and foggy, Estelle. Yeah, I guess you're coming into winter. What is Ontario? That is the question. What is Ontario? Or for that matter, what is life? I like to think I have some good energy reserves, Gerald Bell. I can walk a long ways without really noticing it, that's for sure. A half house? You mean a house that's sort of chopped in half? Yeah, we have a well-known house where they chop down one half and the other half is still standing. I don't think I've shown it in any of my videos. That might be an idea. Well, hello in Sao Paulo, Maria. basically just like one of those semi-detached houses with this tall, steep peaked roof lines, where one of the sides of the house was demolished and the other one is still there. Yeah, we're just walking past Jilly's, former strip club. No longer. Now it's a restaurant here, the Civic. And it's a hotel. You're going to come to Toronto and record the Half House? Alright, I'll leave it to you. So there's the 501, Megan. So I don't think it's diverted here. I think it runs right through now. Yeah, it's been a while, I think, since they diverted it here, because I actually did a video where I rode this right through. So this is Queen Street. This is the Riverside area. Hello, Maroof. How you doing? It's funny, the sky looks a lot brighter and bluer on my phone than it does in real life. Looks nicer. Everything looks a lot nicer actually on my phone than it does in real life.
Just take it. I don't want to. That's what I've been doing with other stuff. I'm like, I can't.
Okay, so
Lisa, I have a Samsung S20 FE. Yes, Noble Cost, I'm doing a rare weeknight live stream. I'm not even sure if I've ever done a weeknight live stream before. In the evening, anyway, like. Look at these old houses. They've been all boarded up like this for quite some time now. It's something like some neighborhoods in Philadelphia that I've seen in YouTube videos. Except instead of just one little stretch a half a block long, there's blocks and blocks and blocks of that. Chris Smith. That's been there for years. I think there was a fire or something. Oh, no doubt. still be paying a lot of money. And you know what? I just saw over there a development notice on this old Hyundai dealership, and I guess that entire stretch is going to be redeveloped. You can see that notice there in the window of the Hyundai. Alright, so here's Eastern Avenue. So I'm going to start heading west on Eastern Avenue. That's right, I'm on Eastern Avenue and I'm heading west. What kind of bizarro land nonsense is this? It's almost as confusing as Avenue Road. Why is it a road if it's an avenue? What's going on here? I think we might enter another dimension. Fancy car dealership. John Street Road. Are there any road streets out there? I live on Road Street Avenue. Yeah, those are awesome new condo buildings over here. This whole community developing over here is top notch in my opinion. So now we're going to get some awesome skyline views as we're walking into downtown. I think I just saw a hippie bus go by on the Don Valley Parkway. It was one of those old school buses all painted psychedelic. I think maybe they took a wrong turn on the way to Woodstock in 1969, entered another dimension and ended up here. Hello, Mustafa from Iraq. How you doing? Officially entering downtown here after we cross over the Don River. Chris West, I think there's a good chance things will be over the top in the city this summer. Lots of repressed desires to be social will explode, I think. There's the River City condos. Yeah, I kind of have to go down this walkway actually. The sidewalk ends just up ahead here. From this point on, it's not really a pedestrian-friendly strip anymore. It's definitely for cars. Yep, lots of pent-up demand for sure. So here's the awesome view. The sidewalk literally ends just right here. It's like a wall. It says pedestrians no longer permitted here. And I don't think I'd feel very comfortable walking along the side of this. It's basically just an on-ramp from this point on. Technically I could walk along this little ledge here, but I think I will not do that. So let's go down this pedestrian staircase and we'll cut through Underpass Park. I can already hear skateboarders. Underpants Park. There is some stuff lying over there. Maybe there's some underpants mixed in there. This is a cool view with the walkway and the skyline. Pretty neat. I like it. There's that fancy car dealership over there. Yeah, I think it was a beer bottle and it was not opened either. And here we have Underpants Park. Is anybody wearing their underpants? Me? Weird. Where would you get that idea? Why, hello, madam. There's all kinds of neat things under here. Got like a jungle gym looking thing over there. And here's an awesome view of the River City condos. I think that guy was listening to bagpipe music who was walking past. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Let's cut through the newly developing Canary District. Hey, Bobby Hall, I don't see any couches yet. This has been a couch-free stream so far. Caveman music. Ungala bungala, ungala bungala, ungala bungala, unga, unga. I'm just taking random walkways here. This isn't even really a walkway, it's kind of like a parking lot. But I will make my way onto a proper sidewalk. This is just one of those nights where you feel like you can just walk around forever. And look, the Canary District has patios and places to go now. For the longest time, this was sort of a dead zone when it came to retail or restaurants, but it's starting to come to life. Well, look at the eyes on this creepy thing. I don't think I've ever seen this at night either. I didn't know the eyes glowed. See, that's why you gotta check out places at night sometimes. JD, yeah, that's correct. That's right, Lisa. That's probably one of my top 3 all-time favorite movies. Sometimes it's number 1. Kind of changes every now and again. Barbarito Vivo Pizza and Pasta. In the dark, those cranes sort of look a little bit like the big tripods from War of the Worlds that landed in the middle of Bayonne, New Jersey and started disintegrating people. That scene in the Tom Cruise War of the Worlds movie with Steven Spielberg did, that is an awesome scene. Hey, Mark S., I'm great. And what do we have here? Fuel. Healthy shakes and organic coffee. I think it's closed though. Here's another art installation. It's just a tangle of street lights by the looks of it. It's kind of neat. And look, you can buy Bitcoin over here. Get your Dogecoin. That's not sketchy at all. It's the Canary Market. Wonder what would happen if I just walked in and said, yes, I'd like to buy 10 Bitcoin, please. What would they look at me like I was crazy, or? JD, is that right? I know that he has Canadian citizenship, right? And he went to university in Kingston at Queen's. I knew that. I didn't know he lived in Toronto, though. That's interesting. It's not all that surprising since he was in Canada for some time. And his current wife, girlfriend, whatever, Grimes, is also Canadian. Touch of Old Strathcona. Yeah, I've been through that neighborhood in Edmonton. I've been to Edmonton a number of times. My dad lives there. And I'd say that's by far the best neighborhood in Edmonton from an urbanist perspective. I went to see a movie at the theater there. Was it called the Princess Theater? I'm trying to remember. Is that all, Chris West? Yeah, that's nothing. In that case, give me 20 Bitcoin. Nifty sky, yeah, it looks a lot niftier on my phone, as I mentioned earlier. Not quite as nifty without the way my phone translates things here. cross here. And I will make my way through the Distillery District at night. I don't know if I guess I have done that before. I think on a weekend. Not on a weeknight though. Yep, the heat wave is upon us. My air conditioner is calling my name. Install me, Ken! Install me! There's the 504 King. This is where it turns around. There it goes. Who's my father? Would you believe me if I told you it was Darth Vader? And welcome to the distillery. We might encounter some Muzak here. There's usually always a Muzak. Well, it's not very loud. I can handle that. Look at the CN Tower popping up. Hello, Tom. Well, here's the dreaded Muzak. I knew we'd encounter some. Cannot escape it. The Distillery District is Muzak Central. Well, maybe second only to Yonge and Dundas. That's truly Muzak Central. We don't need no stinking Muzak. Especially from an oyster house bar and grill. And the taqueria. We're just surrounded on all sides here now. I don't want your oysters. I don't want your tacos. I don't want your damn Muzak. Just keep it all to yourselves.
What time does that close today, Kingston?
Look at all the locks. People put their initials on them or their names. How many locks do you think are on here altogether? Like 10,000? More than 10,000? 25,000? Like just this one little section here, the size of my phone, there's about at least a dozen locks just within the size of my phone here. So just that one heart has a hell of a lot. And then there's all those.
it makes up slightly for the like this. Like not far off like a fast. Okay. But it is extra. Yeah, it's kind of like a. If you ever had like.
Oh, this is nice.
Like not far off of that.
Ooh, look at that.
So you're not going to get a $240. No. But it is, I think it's family run.
This was actually really nice at night. Hey, Steve Meeker at $2. All I know, Ken, is you have the key to our heart. Oh, well, shucks, Steve. What a nice thing to say, and thank you very kindly for the super chat. And we got some more low-level music over there. And it's... what time is it here? 20 after 9. All right. Almost 20 after 9. So, continue on through the distillery. And then I think I will make my way to the Esplanade. Cottage ham baked potato vegetables. I enjoy a good baked potato. Not as much as I enjoy a good mashed potato. The Esplanade needs no explanation. They say that with a Spanish accent. Kind of like Ricky from I Love Lucy. The Esplanade needs no explanation. Look at these stumps. This is sort of like the stump that was on Queen Street West that said, hug me. I think that's gone now, right? The hug me tree? That was there for decades, I think. I wonder if they're going to put it back or put back a different version of it. These ones don't say hug me, though.
It's a mix, yeah.
I have the distinct impression that the people ahead are tourists. I don't know, something just tells me. Not Torontonians. Is that so hard, Judd? I haven't been to Square One in a very long time. Not inside, anyway. I've been outside of it, changing GO train, or GO buses, I should say. I need to get out there and do a video. I know Johnny did a Square One walking video, and he kind of got lost in there. Oh, hello, Illusion.
You guys can give me 5 stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
9.5
It's a grade 2.
9.5.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Better than 20. Yeah.
Yep, confirmed. They're tourists. I heard them mention enjoying the experience, and they mentioned TripAdvisor.
Well, first time, right. Toronto proper.
Ooh, and I just heard him say, first time in Toronto proper. So now we're on the Esplanade. The Esplanade. It's very serene along here right now. John O'Meara. I was nice. Come on now. Yeah, from here the sky just looks black when I look up at it in real life. But it does look very dark blue and pretty neat on the phone.
I put it on, so I looked at everything that I liked, and I looked at what I got for 50 bucks, and I liked it.
Because the thing is, I made like a whole, what do you call it?
Check their papers. Are you permitted to be in Toronto? Well, that group back there, there was just something about how they were dressed that sort of made me think they weren't from Toronto. I know that's maybe a bit presumptuous and all that. Maybe I've been listening to Megan talk about clothes too much. Why are they wearing that?
Can you see yourself doing it though? Like, can you see someone doing it? Like, that concept is so. Watching it, it's just doing
I have a sense of hummus, Kensington. I understand that reference, Novokos. What do we have over here? Oh, it's portraits. Got like a whole bunch of them in here. Seeing Evergreen. That's the name of this little exhibit here. And it's kind of dark. Can't really make them out. Oh, there's a dog. It's a guy and his dog. Yeah, it swings. Should I sit on a swing and try and live stream myself swinging? It's kind of hard to do this with one hand. There we go. Oh, this is a first. I used to swing really high and then I'd jump off and I'd go flying through the air. I don't think I'll do that right now though. See my feet? Woohoo! It's been a while since I've done this. Yeah, I'm on the swings. I'm totally swinging hardcore right now. Whoa. Whoa. All right. I want to stop now, but it's it's still going. All right, I'm gonna stop myself. Should I try and jump here? Woo! Make sure I don't. There we go. Good times. Yeah, there was a girl swinging next to me, yeah. She was sort of singing to herself as she was singing, or swinging. Singing and swinging, that's what she was doing. Hey, Marsha Mack. Yeah, that's right, I'm wearing Converse high tops. Chucks. Getting close to Jarvis. I think I'll go up to church. And we'll take a walk north along Church. That was fun, you know. I kind of want to swing some more. Maybe I'll find a swing set later and just go wild. This is your bedtime, Zainab? I think this is Market Street. I'm going to be up late tonight. I had a nice long nap this afternoon, so I'll be up probably till like 2 or 3 in the morning. One of these nights when I'm up that late, I'll probably do an impromptu live stream just to see who in the heck would be watching me at such an ungodly hour. I'm sure some people who are living in different time zones would probably catch it. Yeah, 3-4 a.m. yeah. That would be an ungodly hour to do a live stream, I suppose. Not to be awake. I'm always awake at that time.
Dinner, movies.
Alright, now here's Church Street. I'm a big fan of this building here. And I've shown this before, but some people who are new to the stream or my channel might not know, and I try to get my shadow off it here. This is an original Banksy here. The only Banksy that's still in its original location. They kind of have it protected with a plexiglass covering and the frame here. But there you go. Banksy came to Toronto years ago and did his thing in a few locations. Most of them are gone now, or they've been relocated. Dang Banksy. I think in my very first collaboration with Johnny, we looked at that Banksy. Well, at least we walked past it. And here's another interesting little thing on this end of Church Street. This is the original shoreline of Lake Ontario. This is where it, at one time, came and washed upon the shore here. Everything south of here is reclaimed land. Hey, my pleasure, Ida. Let's just take a quick look at the dog fountain to see if they turned it on. It's just right on the other side of the Flatiron building here. I actually mentioned that in a video I recorded earlier today, wondering if they turned on the fountain, because I noticed some of the other fountains were turned on in some other areas around the city. Something tells me this one is not turned on yet. Any bets?
No.
And it's not on. Yeah, it is kind of chill, right? But, I don't know, in a good way. There's the dog fountain. You can see the dogs there, kind of hanging out. Alright, let's go back to Church Street. Maybe they'll turn it on in the coming days since the hot weather is coming. You enjoyed that skunk, did you? 11 years in the city, and that's the first time I've seen a skunk out in the open. Yeah, it looks like the pub underneath the Flatiron building is open for business. You can see some people down there chilling. Keep calm, we're still open. Alright, Maroof. come across stray animals as well, like dogs and cats, or something a little more wild. I've certainly seen enough dogs and cats which seem to be feral, mostly cats. Dogs usually get picked up pretty quickly. But there are whole colonies of feral cats in the city, or at least there were. I know they've made an effort to try and stop that from happening, because it's definitely not a good situation for the cats to be in. I saw a documentary on TV Ontario about feral cats in Cornwall, Ontario. For some reason that city has a very large feral cat population, and there's some people in that city who are trying to help them out. It's kind of a cool little documentary. Might be on the TV Ontario website. They have lots of content on there. Lots of great programs there on TV Ontario. Sort of like Ontario's public broadcaster. Don't hear much about Cornwall, that's true. I have spent some time in Cornwall, though, strangely enough. I had a girlfriend back in the day who was going to college in Cornwall. She was from Toronto, but she was going to college in Cornwall. So I made several trips to Cornwall to go visit. Yeah, it's sort of like a PBS-style station for the province of Ontario, Ali. That's where I watched well, not all, but a lot of my educational children's programs when I was growing up. A lot of cartoons and things of that nature with an educational bent. And some of them were just pure entertainment as well. What did I watch on TV Ontario? I watched The Green Forest, Simon in the Land of Chalk Drawings, The Edison Twins, and Barba Papa. Anyone remember Barba Papa? Barba Papa, Barba Mama. Yeah, that's right. Ryan Gosling has roots in Cornwall. He actually joked about it on Saturday Night Live when he was hosting Saturday Night Live. I bet you people in Cornwall got really excited to hear their town mentioned on Saturday Night Live. Mighty Machines. I think I did catch that, John.
This is a picture of the roots in our
Well, I know that show, Megan. The cat whisperer guy. Just making our way north on Church Street now. Sort of on the east side of downtown here. Go ahead. There's Henry's, one of the best camera stores in the city. It even says so right on the sign. Shawarma King is no more. That corner is going to be redeveloped. They're going to retain this old building though, but I think they're going to restore it to its original condition. It's not going to be yellow anymore. It'll probably look a lot nicer, and there'll be like a 50-some story tower jutting up from behind it. Yeah, there's still a bunch of pawn shops along here, although some of them seem to be dying or on their way out. Like this stretch here is going to be part of that redevelopment, so I think this pawn shop is probably not open any longer. And that one there with the red sign, I think that's still in business. And this kind of a strange place here. I've never been inside of here. McTamney's. It's just one of those places that you see, at least in my case. I never think to go in and check it out. Like, what do they have in there? This is like the pawn shop block, more or less. All right, Vivian, well, thank you for accompanying me on this evening walk here. I'm probably going to be ending the stream quite soon in any case, so you caught just about all of it. So have yourself a great night. And this place just says jazz. Doesn't look like there's jazz happening inside there though. And here's Shooter Street. That's Young Street, just a couple blocks over that way. All right, Hadley, you too have yourself a great evening. Get some good Z's. Yeah, see, we got 162 people. Not too shabby. So, and be sure to hit that the like button and the subscribe button. And if you're enjoying this, you will get to enjoy many more future streams. It also helps out a lot when you hit that like button. And of course the subscribe button, that goes without saying. Forget about it. Look at this weird little building. I mean, it was a house at one time, I suppose. Now it's whatever it is now. It's kind of wedged between ever growing buildings on either side of it. There's a big building going right there. And there's another big building on the other side of it. Elron Cupboard. I love that name. Does it get any better? I don't know. I don't think so.
I put it in my mouth, nowhere else.
Oh, and over there is the magical land known as Young and Dundas. Alright, Gabby. I think I'm coming to lots of people's bedtime here. Susan, you two, you hitting the hay? Alright, yeah, we're just about done here. I'm going to wrap things up in just a few minutes. This is probably a familiar stretch for people who've been watching my videos. This is heading towards my street. This is sort of like my equivalent of when Johnny ends his streams in the Yonge and Eglinton area. It's like Johnny's almost home. Hey, high fiver, wow. Yeah, Hooker Harvey's is not too far away. Alright, Alex. Gotta hit the hay too, huh? I'm going to end the stream right in front of Fillmore's Gentlemen's Club. What better place to end the stream, right? In front of a legendary Toronto establishment. And after the stream, maybe I'll go in, or maybe I won't. I'll leave it up to your imagination. Yeah, I smell skunk again. That's been happening a lot the last few days. Definitely don't see a skunk though this time. Alright, good night, Whitby dude. Oh, much appreciated, Ida, and you're awesome too. Thanks for always checking out my stuff.
How are you?
Yeah, there seems to be a bunch of skunks for sure, eh? Thanks, John O'Meara, and you as well. And we've found Fillmore's. They still don't have their big sign lit up though on top. Come on, Fillmore's. Light up the neighborhood. Bring a little cheer to the corner of George and Dundas. Masks are optional, but the clothes are definitely off. This is what I love about this place. So thank you everyone for joining me on a Wednesday evening stream on this very, very nice mild night here. We checked out the sunset at Riverdale Park East and then sort of wandered our way into downtown. So thanks for all the comments. Thanks for all being very civil and polite, and thanks to the mods for taking care of any potential troll situations, although I didn't really see any. And thanks to all those who sent a super chat. Very, very much appreciated. For some reason my voice doesn't want to form words properly after 10 p.m. And yeah, I'll be doing another stream soon as always, and my daily videos too. So I will continue. And have a great night, everyone. I'll see you all again soon. Bye, Marsha Mack. Noble Koss. Michelle Gray, you're welcome. Good night, everyone. And now, maybe I'll go inside Fillmore's, or maybe I won't.